$100 before you, but you don't lose them. Once you have a referral, it's your referral forever. So everything that happens there, you're going to be gaining those points regardless if they go ahead of you or not. So that's one really important thing to have in your mind, because a lot of people ask that question: what happens if I refer somebody and that person goes to Cashline 2 before me? It doesn't matter, you still get the points. So talking a bit more about the daily points, you're going to accrue 1 point a day. So, you know, the pre-launch members have not seen their daily points yet, but when you log into your back office, you will have your daily points, or they will be added on. If they're not there immediately, they'll be added on within a few days. And the way we're going to do the daily points is we're going to add them on once every 30 days. So every 30 days, you will receive your 30 daily points, and that's the way it will work. Now, if you do not make one sale, if you have no sales, again, no referrals, after 90 days, your daily points are reset to 0, and they start to go up again at 1 a day, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, for another 90 days. And if the end of that second 90 days, still no referral, back to 0 again, and start going up again. So you've always got the chance to move through the cash lines. You know, you're never put out of the cash lines. You're always there. You always have the chance. And now, the minute you make a referral, your daily points never go back to 0 again. That is it. You still keep getting those daily points. They do not go back to 0. So again, helping your referrals to move through the cash lines is going to earn you more and more points. And this is the way that the people who've been very successful in cash lines so far, this is what they're doing. They are not personally going out and referring lots of people themselves, but what they are doing is they are helping their few referrals that they have gained to get through to Cashline 2, which of course gives them the points that they need then to get paid. Currently, the average number of points that a person actually needs to go through to the top of Cashline 2 is 700, or 70 as it is on the current points numbering. So as you see, this is just a diagram that shows you people entering the bottom of Cashline 1, moving up through the cash line, points moving you up through the cash line faster, 200 to 300 points, moving you into Cashline 2. And then once you're in Cashline 2, you start to accrue more points as your referrals come through, or you may gain more personal referrals yourself and have more points that way as well. And as you move to the top of Cashline 2, when you're at the top there with 700 to it could be as much as 1100 points, and I'm just going to go into a bit more detail about that, because this is one of the things that members find very difficult to grasp sometimes. And don't blame you, because you can't see this in your back office yet, so it's sometimes a little hard to get into your head. This is not a common plan like a binary or a unilevel or a 1-up or a 2-up, so many people will see nothing like this before, so it's sometimes a little difficult. It is a simple plan though once it clicks into place. It could be 700 points, it could be 800 points, it could be 600 points, it could be 1,000 points that you have when you are at the top of Cashline 2 and get paid your first $300 or your second or your third and automatically re-entered. The reason for that is this: the whole thing is dependent on the number of new sales in a certain period. At a moment it's in a 24-hour period, the number of new sales in the Cashlines business worldwide in a 24-hour period. And the second thing it's dependent on is the activity of the other people in Cashline 2 during that same 24-hour period. Okay, because it could be that, for example, John could enter Cashline 2 today, and within a few hours, John could suddenly be on 900 points. Let's say he enters Cashline 3 with 300 points, because he's got three personal referrals. Then on that same day, 2 of his personal referrals enter Cashline 2 as well. Suddenly John's on 900 points, which is a high number of points. So John's going to go right to the top of Cashline 2. He's going to get paid that day, and he got paid on 900 points. Here's another example though, is someone else could be in that Cashline 2 that day, and will get paid just on 700 points. They didn't have quite as much activity, but because of the number of sales coming in to Cashlines just throughout the world, there's enough sales generated to pay out people on 700 points, the people who had suddenly landed on 900 points, and we have people sometimes on as high as 1,100 points when they actually cycle and get paid. And people do get paid also sometimes on 600 points, right? Because again, it depends on the number of sales on that day and the level of activity of other people in the cash line on that day. Now at the moment you only get the opportunity to be paid once a day. So you only get the opportunity to, earn. You only get the opportunity to earn $300 once a day, because this is being done manually, so we do the points once a day. When we launch, and this whole thing is fully automated, you'll be able to do this twice a day, because instead of being a 24-hour period, the points are calculated every 12 hours. So every 12 hours the points are calculated, and the people who have enough points, and however many of those people can be paid at that point in time will be paid, dependent on the number of sales that have come in that last 12-hour period. So twice a day you will have the ability, the opportunity to earn $300. Every time you earn $300, you're automatically re-entered back into Cashline 2. You are never re-entered into Cashline 1. Cashline 1 is only there for one reason: to allow you to do this with a very low one-time starting cost. So it adds a step to the process, although that step can be very, very short, as we have lots of members who do earn their first $300 within 24 hours. Many have done it in 12. We have people who've done it in a few hours. We actually have someone who's done it in an hour. So although it's an extra step there, it enables you to get in for a very low cost, and you can get through those cash lines at lightning speed if you have a mind to do it. So I hope everyone can still hear me okay, because this is just taking a little while to load, which means that my internet connection might have gone a little bit slow. It's very much a reward for effort program. So as with any network marketing opportunity, with anything at all really, it's a reward for effort program. So although we are rewarding those who have not yet started to put in an effort, we reward the people who do put in an effort. We reward them a lot more highly, okay? They get the much higher rewards than those who are not, which is absolutely fair, because otherwise, if we didn't do it like that, if it wasn't like that, then the people who are working and putting in the effort and really trying, they would be doing the work to carrying all the people who are not putting in an effort, who are not trying, who are waiting for someone else to do the work for them, and that just isn't fair. So helping your referrals maximizes your points and maximizes your income. And I truly don't believe that right now there's anything simpler or more profitable out there on the internet that a person can get started for $55, or in a couple of days time $75, one time, never ever have to put their hand in their pocket again, but the ability to earn money like this over and over again. It truly is a piece of cake compared to whatever else is out there right now. So Cashlines 3, let me talk for a moment about Cashlines 3. I know a lot of people are very excited about Cashlines 3. So we've talked about Cashline 1 and Cashline 2. So Cashline 1 is what is your vehicle, your low-cost vehicle to get into Cashline 2, where you start earning your money. Your $300, which you pay when you're qualified to earn it, and then automatically re-entered. Now we also have Cashline 3, which you will see when we launch here. Cashline 3 actually pays $600 in commissions and automatic re-entry. So $600 automatically re-entry, $600 automatic re-entry. So it's double the payment, the payout of Cashline 2. But just like Cashline 2, you do not pay from your own pocket to go into Cashline 3. And Cashline 3 is an entirely optional step. So for those people who are in Cashlines 2, they will have the option to also go to Cashline 3, but with no out-of-pocket expense. So what will happen is that, let's take an example. Let's say Mona's in Cashline 2 at the moment, and Mona, I happen to know, has already been paid a number of times. She's already earned $300 repeatedly. Let's say Mona decides, okay, next time I'm due to earn $300, I'm going to opt to go into Cashline 3 instead of being paid that $300. So now Mona is in Cashline 3, but she's still in Cashline 2, because when she was earned that $300 that is now being used to place her in Cashline 3, she was also automatically re-entered into Cashline 2. So she's now in both Cashline 2 and Cashline 3 at the same time. She now has the opportunity to earn $300 and $600 over and over again. And of course, Cashline 3 also has its own products as well. So again, these products are a level up from the Cashline 2 products. So Mona now has the ability to earn $300 as much as twice a day and $600 as much as twice a day. Right? And again, she's re-entered into Cashline 3. Every time she earns $600, she goes back in and re-enters. Now, I happen to know that Mona's going to earn a lot of money in Cashlines, because, you know, she has worked very hard over the last few weeks. She's already done extremely well, and she's setting herself up to make an absolute small fortune. And many other people are doing exactly the same thing. She's not the only one by far. There are many people. Every single person on this webinar has the opportunity to do the same thing. And these people have done it in the space of a few weeks. Almost unheard of in this industry. It normally takes months and months and months, if not years, to get to set yourself up like that. In the near future, we'll be adding Cashline 4, which will be just a step up again from Cashline 3. So Cashline 3 is $600 in commissions and automatically re-enter. Cashline 4 will work exactly the same way, but will be $1,200 in commissions and automatically re-entered. So then, you know, when we launch Cashline 4 and you opt to go into there, you are in Cashline 2, 3 and 4 at the same time. Now, this is our pre-launch presentation, okay? This is just a very basic presentation. We will be redoing videos and all sorts of things, but our priority right now is to get your replicated websites and your back offices to you, because we know how difficult it has been for you over the last few weeks trying to keep track of what's going on without being able to see what's going on. So, you know, it's been a huge strain on everybody, but we're coming to the end of it now, and even though it's been a huge strain, we've seen so many people I've had messages from people to say, thank you so much for, you know, the payments, the commissions. You don't realize how much this means to me right now. And you know, that again, that means a lot to us here at Cashlines, to be able to help people out of a tight spot, you know, with their first $300, and then, you know, to be able to watch that person go on to earn a lot more as well in the future. The potential of Cashlines is absolutely enormous. We encourage you to join before it's only $20. It's no big deal, but okay, $20 is $20. So, you know, save $20 by getting involved now. But as long as you know that for the next couple of days you have no back office login, you don't have your own replicated site. So if you refer someone, it's exactly the same procedure as what you would use when you join, if you join today or tomorrow.